What is going on, guys? This is your boy Gunner 2 times bringing you another video. Today we got some exciting news regarding Call of Duty 2020 and some Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 remastered information. But before I get to that Call of Duty 2020 information, I want to talk about Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 remastered. As a surprise release of Modern Warfare 2 Remastered's campaign happened last month, there is a report going around that Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered released first on PS4 because Sony funded its development. So Sony was the big boys to get the Modern Warfare 2 remastered rolling. So they paid Activision to make Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered and for it to be released on PlayStation 4 first. So of course there will be a 30-day exclusivity because Sony funded the game first, but under that contract, Modern Warfare 3 is to be released too. So this article states, the video, which also notes that Activision's contract with Sony also includes Modern Warfare 3 campaign remaster as a part of it. Activision has yet to officially announce a Modern Warfare 3 remastered, but the game will not have a multiplayer remaster similar to Modern Warfare 2 if it does release. The information lines up with Charlie Intel has heard about the Sony and Activision agreement. The agreement between Sony and Activision started in 2015 and has continued since, with marketing rights, esports rights, and more all in Sony's side. So could this mean that Activision could be waiting to release the multiplayer on both of those games all at the same time? Because under that contract, even though they started back in 2015 where Black Ops 3 was released, could they just be waiting for that time lapse to where they could release the multiplayer on Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 all at the same time when they release on all platforms? I really don't know. That is a theory of mine, because if that contract is still going on and we have to wait till April 30th for the other platforms to get Modern Warfare 2 remastered, when will Modern Warfare 3 remastered release? If it's under the same contract, will that release, I don't know, let's just say summertime, or will it release in the life cycle of Call of Duty 2020? We really don't know what's going to happen, but my theory is, going back to my theory, is that I think they want to release Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 campaign only, and then wait for the right time to release the multiplayer for both of them so we can have a variety to play. I could be wrong though. They could have a different time to release the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer and the Modern Warfare 3, but I really don't know. It would make sense if it was like that. But let's get to the Call of Duty 2020 news. Now, Jason Schreier, you know, he left Kotaku. He's working for Bloomberg now. He is a credible source for the video game industry. He has a great track record, you know, and anything that he says has came true. I mean, as long as I knew him, you know, everything that he said from the newest Call of Duties have been correct. Now, Jason Schreier responds to this tweet saying, "Bye Joker, do you think / know if it's still going to be a part of the Black Ops series then?" And then Jason Schreier responded, "I'm not a COD person, so I don't know anything about all the lore shenanigans or what it really means to be a Black Ops game. But one title I've heard thrown around a couple of times is just COD Vietnam. As far as I know, it's part of the Black Ops series though, not sure." And then my man Don Vito came in and said, "What do you think then? Vietnam title?" He says, "Yeah, Cold War / Vietnam, I believe." And then the next tweet by my man Sean O'Brien, he says, "You mentioned the fact that Call of Duty has released annually since 2005, with Treyarch having a short development cycle because of the Sledgehammer / Raven issues. Do you think it's possible we don't get a new release this year?" And of course he responded, "As of right now, it's still planned for fall, but nobody knows what's going to happen in the coming months." Now, Jason has been really good with giving us some Call of Duty information every year. You know what I'm saying? Like he's done it with Black Ops 4, he's done it with World War 2, I think, and now he's doing it again. Even Modern Warfare, I think he was tweeting about it. But now it seems that with the stuff that's happening with the world right now with COVID-19, it could be delayed still, but as of right now, it is set in stone to release this fall. So anything could happen in the next couple months. We really don't know. In his last article he's writing for Kotaku states that the video game industry has collectively delayed most of their games. So I will leave that in the description, but it's just a tweet. It's nothing else. He hasn't released the article yet, but I'm still looking forward to that article because I want to see what games have been delayed or will be delayed that is in development. Before I close out this video, I just want to be honest real quick. Even if they do set Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 to be released with multiplayer on next-gen consoles, it would make a lot of sense because it will have a booming rate. It will be so catastrophic to other games to have Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 on next-gen consoles, topping the charts. It will be absolutely insane. And just to have Call of Duty 2020 on the console as well, not releasing with Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3, just throughout its life cycle, it will be absolutely insane. Call of Duty will just be booming. And to be honest, I cannot wait for those teasers for Call of Duty 2020. We are in the season. I say this every video. It could be happening very, very, very soon. But other than that, this is your boy Gunner 2 times bringing you another video. Please like and subscribe and comment your ideas below. And I am out, man. Peace.